The Dodgers make a big offer to one of their players. Also, they declined to offer a contract to one of their current stars. Also, Kershaw opts out and becomes a free agent. That's right, Kershaw is a free agent. Also, one of my favorite Dodger players ever, Kike Hernandez, worked a fast food joint today in my hometown in LA. All that in this edition of Dodgers Digest. Hey, it's Mike Nelson. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I want to thank the almost 10% of you, the ones that are watching these videos and have already subscribed. 89% of you not hit the subscribe button yet. You got to make sure you jump on. I want to thank the almost 3,000 of you who have already hit the sub button. Our audience has tripled in the last couple days. Myself and Brad J, we're bringing you the everyday Dodger content. Let's get right into it. Of course, we now have a free agency update from our Dodgers in the last couple hours. Teoscar Hernández has received a qualifying offer from the Dodgers. This comes as no surprise, a $21 million offer. But the big surprise, Walker Buehler doesn't get the offer. He doesn't get a qualifying offer from the Dodgers. That's right. So Teoscar Hernández has received this offer before Monday's 2 p.m. deadline. Of course, that was earlier today. And he now has until November 19th, 1 p.m. to come to a decision, although he is expected to decline the offer and test the free agent market. As, you know, of course he should do that, right? Because the guy literally won the World Series and was one of the key members of the World Series winning team. Why should he take a qualifying offer from the Dodgers? I mean, had he had a rough year, an injury-plagued season, then I would have said, okay, yeah, you got to take that qualifying offer because you have no idea what you're going to get on the market. But Teoscar Hernandez could potentially get a $150 million plus offer from some team that even is not the Dodgers, right? So he has to decline that qualifying offer and test the free agent market. He's going to have to do that. What comes as a surprise, maybe to some, not surprising to me, is the Walker Buehler situation, right? Walker Buehler, you know, like it says here in the article from the LA Times, extending the offer to the Dodgers was a no-brainer for the Dodgers, but not doing it to Walker Buehler definitely comes as a bit of a surprise, right? I mean, the Dodgers are willing to let Walker Buehler be on the free agent market. Somebody, like we talked about a few days ago, the Red Sox have been linked to Walker Buehler. There's interest from the Boston Red Sox, potentially, and Walker Buehler could just walk now, right? He is a free agent. So the Dodgers don't even offer him a qualifying offer. I think they didn't want to offer him, you know, the offer that he would have got, I believe, was close to $20 million had they done the qualifying offer, because they think he's not worth that kind of money, right? I mean, they want to pay him less. They want to give Walker Buehler less money. You know, Teoscar Hernandez, hey, we'll take that bargain, right? $21 million for Teoscar. I'm sure the Dodgers will do that, because that would be a bargain for them. And, you know, considering how Teoscar is going to be viewed in the free agent market, right? Teoscar Hernandez is now one of the premier outfielders in Major League Baseball. He now is. Going into this season, he was just a journeyman Major League Baseball player that played for a few different teams and had some, of course, success. He is now considered an elite player in this league. And it has a lot to do with how he did just this year. I mean, this was the best year Teoscar Hernandez could have had, possibly, for his contract. On the other side, Walker Buehler didn't have a very good season, right? He was still hurt when 2024 started. He came in. He was not himself. He had, of course, went down back to AAA to get some extra reps, as you guys recall, during the season. And he came back up to the Dodgers. And he still kind of bounced his way, had some good starts here and there, but he just was not himself in the 2024 regular season. I want to make that point. He was not himself during the 2024 regular season. Now, when the playoffs started, Walker Buehler definitely stepped up, right? I mean, he has a lot to do with the Dodgers making it to the World Series, right? He did struggle a bit against San Diego, right? There was a bad inning, really bad inning for Walker Buehler, but after that inning, he was good. The guy was good. Let's not forget that. Walker Buehler had one bad inning against San Diego, and then he kind of turned it around and pitched well. Pitched well against the Mets. pitched excellent against the Yankees. Pitched absolutely excellent against the Yankees. One of the best starts I have ever seen from Walker Buehler. And, of course, closed out the World Series for us and got, pitched the last out, right? Historic. So he'll never forget that. So the Dodgers don't offer him a qualifying offer. Well, what do you guys think? Comment below. What are the Dodgers going to do with Walker Buehler? Is he going to stay wearing Dodger blue? Of course, we have the Sasaki rumors. The Dodgers are interested in Sasaki. And Walker Buehler, I don't know. Are they gonna move on from him? They didn't even offer him a qualifying offer, right? They're letting him test the free agent market, just letting him do it. So that's a good question. Teoscar Hernández is going to obviously decline this offer. He hasn't done it yet, but he will. And he's going to test the free agent market. The Dodgers are going to have to scoop him up quick, because there's going to be offers, right? And right now the Dodgers are kind of on the fence with the Juan Soto rumors, and the Dodgers have a little bit of inkling that they want to try to get Juan Soto. You know it. You and I know it. We've talked about it. There's definitely a bit of interest from the Dodgers to try to get Juan Soto from the Yankees. So they get Juan Soto, Teoscar is gone. So that's going to be the decision they're going to have to make. Offering the quality, this is a mere formality for the Dodgers. They know internally he's going to decline this offer because he wants to test the free agent market. He wants the big payday. This offseason, he took basically a pay cut to come play for the Dodgers on a short-term deal. So he's not going to do that back-to-back years. It would be dumb for him to do that, right? He wants a long-term deal right now. Now, let's go to the next update. We have, of course, an update from Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw opts out of his contract. He has declined the $10 million option with the Dodgers that he had. He had a player option. He declined it. And is a free agent, right? MLB Players Association has listed Kershaw as a free agent, but he is expected to re-sign with the Dodgers, his only team during his 17-year career. Well, this doesn't come as a surprise that he's going to re-sign with the Dodgers. Do I agree with it? No. I think the Dodgers should pass from Kershaw. I think this is a good opportunity to, say, we won the World Series with you twice now in 2020 and 2024. I think it's time we use this roster spot for somebody else that's going to be healthy, that's going to contribute to the team on a daily basis. You're not going to hear guys on AM 570 talk about this because they work for the Dodgers. I don't work for the Dodgers. So I can give you my honest opinion, and sometimes better opinion. Kershaw should not be re-signed. I mean, that's it. Kershaw should stay as a free agent. I am sure somebody will pick him up. His Major League Baseball career will continue. Let's not make the same mistake the Lakers made with Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. But the Lakers, as we know, Dodger fans, we follow the Lakers closely. They kept Kobe a little bit too long. So the Dodgers can't do that with Kershaw. I think it's time to let him go. It's unfortunate. The Dodgers are probably going to keep him, I think, more because of the fan reaction of laying him. Comment below. What do you think? Do you think the Dodgers are keeping Kershaw around because they don't want the negative fan reaction? I mean, is that what the issue? Is that what it comes down to, right? I mean, because there will be a negative fan reaction, right? If they decide to part ways with Kershaw. And I guess they don't want that, right? They really don't want that. So it's a tough situation, but nothingless. He is a free agent, expected to re-sign with the Dodgers. The question is it going to be for more money? Are the Dodgers going to have to pay him more money to keep him? Is he really going to take less money? I don't think so. I think the Dodgers are probably going to have to pay him a little bit more if they're going to want to keep him. This has happened before, right? Kershaw has opted out, asked for more money. It's going to happen again. And see the Dodgers fall for it once again. Now, one of my favorite players, Shohei Hernandez, today worked the drive-thru. Didn't work the drive-thru. He worked a fast food joint, Raising Cane's, in my hometown where I grew up. Yes, where Mike Nelson grew up. For those of you watching and know me, I grew up in Alhambra, California. I am proud to say that. Alhambra, California, for those of you who are in the LA area. And Shohei Hernandez was at, basically, Raising Cane's in Alhambra today. It was a frenzy. It was absolutely nuts. The local news covered it. And it's just great to see Dodger players making these local appearances now as world champions. That's right, as world champions. Let that sink in. Go Dodgers. Go Kike. Remember, subscribe, and let's go Dodgers. Woo!